Hey, Handyman Hensley here, praise the Lord. Let's see, I don't know if this thing turns around. Um, just a little greetings, brothers and sisters, be encouraged. I thought I'd share with you a little job I'm working on. Um, Maybe some little mistakes, how-to type thing for the DIY or just the independent contractor or business owner that wants to step out and take up confidence to work with your hands, to do a good job and learn as you go. I started a handyman business about 4 years ago and knew a lot going into it, carpentry, construction, a lot of background, lots of things, but even more so that I've learned that I knew. Every day is a learning experience in this. Every day it presents its own challenges, and I feel very blessed to be where I'm at with the business, to learn what I've learned, and experience what I've experienced. It's been very rewarding in many ways, and I would just encourage anyone who would be wrestling with the idea of working for yourself, do it. Take up your faith in the Lord, giving you wisdom and guidance, and step out in faith, and don't be afraid to make mistakes, and just try to be integratable to, God sees everything. He even knows our thoughts. So we want things to please Him. Have those things considering when you're coming into running a business yourself, and keep in prayer about growing in your ability unto perfection of these things, which is not going to be fully attained, but you definitely can come into a place where you are being more Christ-like in the way you manage your business. These things, same things apply to family, relationships. Anyway, here doing a privacy fence rebuild, tore down the old privacy fence, and through some other work aside from that, soft washing this roof, treated it with SH and a special solution for a lot of the power washer guys use. We did the sidewalk there, siding was all moldy back there. We offered some tree service where we had all kinds of low limbs throughout the front yard, side yard, and backyard that we cut. And here is the privacy fence. You see this little piece I got ready to throw in there to attach that. It's just a little gap, and that's just kind of trying to go above and beyond to do the little things that I know a lot of contractors may not do. But here it is. There's a few places where we were off a little bit on our center, on the 8-foot sections. This was the one that was more than any. See, I got a little nail I got to hammer in right here. So we actually added 2 2x4s to that, just to get a good amount of the fence on there to be put on properly. But all of the concrete I left above the dirt line level. The reason for that is you don't want dirt up against this. You're gonna speed up the rotting process. This is treated lumber, but even treated lumber is gonna rot at some point. So it could be the difference between 10 years and really 40, 50 years if your concrete is above the ground level and that's maintained that way. So here is the structure of it, and I'm just going to go on down, and there's some places where posts were a little too high, which I'm going to cut off to kind of even that out. Only a few places. We ran into a lot of roots and some giant rocks and stuff that we were not able to auger or post hole dig down. Here's another spot where we didn't meet it on center, so I'm using treated 2x4s. This is a scabin next to it, and that'll hold. This thing's actually probably just as secure, if not more, that way. I would reason. Also, like right here where we did add, you know, we added another plank back here to fill in the gap. This was a neighboring fence that was just stuff was just really junk, and that goes onto the other side of the property. But I went ahead and removed it, and I know I'm sure the homeowner would appreciate it. It just makes everything look better. And just moving on down, I've got a buddy here making doggy ears where we have a big tree and a root. You can see he's standing on the root. So we needed an angle. We had to angle this up. So to make this look a lot better, because the wood was about up to there and up there. So we cut the line down, and then I had him trace the doggy ears on here so everything looks nice and matched up. And moving on down, I would definitely, if I stressed anything, you see where I put a little piece in here just to make it look better. We're not done yet. This is kind of where we're at. I thought it'd be a good place to shoot a video. If you have any questions or comments, suggestions, just you know, anything you would want to know for some advice, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. And you know, if you want to leave anything encouraging, that's always a blessing too. So we're about wrapped up on this thing. Let's see, what else would I would just definitely stress: getting the concrete above the ground level. All of these, this fence, the 4x4s I took up, we're still in fairly good condition, all the way up, but they were all had dirt over them. They weren't done above ground level with the concrete. They were actually significantly lower, so all of them were rotting. Some of them had already been broken off, and the rest you could pretty much just push over to snap them. This should never happen as long as this ground level is maintained throughout the decades here. So that's that. Handyman Hensley here. Y'all be encouraged, be blessed, and keep fighting the good fight. Handyman Hensley here. Praise the Lord.